Hey guys, welcome back. Sometimes it might be necessary to exit an investment. That's pretty normal. Nothing big, not a big deal, right? Here's something that a lot of people don't realize, that as important as it is to enter into the market on the right deal, I'm not saying the right time, it is also sometimes important for exiting a particular property in the right way at the right time. Show reel first. All right, welcome back. There's this thing about passive income, and that real estate is really passive. If you just buy it, rental income is going to come to you, and yeah, there's some truth in there. And for some people, there's more truth in there than less truth, right? So people who are really experienced, have good real estate managers, good teams in place, real estate assets can run really well and can generate good income to you without you having to, kind of like do some work every day on that portfolio or that property. Fine, fair enough. However, your real estate portfolio, your assets, your properties, consider them to be living, breathing assets. What do I mean by that? Real estate makes you money, generally speaking, right? If it's a plot of empty land, it's not really making you money, it's money parked. But if it's a commercial assets like a shop or a residential apartment or a villa or a townhouse or a condo or a multiplex, multi-family home, so on and so forth, what's going to end up happening is you're going to have living, breathing tenants living there. You're going to have a lot of infrastructure developments happening in the surroundings. So as much as a portfolio is meant to give you passive income, it needs to be actively managed by yourself or a property manager or a property team or a company that you've deployed to manage the portfolio for you. Right? Now, sometimes some things might happen in a particular location or a particular property where it's no longer very lucrative to hold on to it, right? I'll give you one example. In Dubai, generally speaking, most foreign investments are into freehold areas. However, there are a few leasehold as well, and the leaseholds are from 30 years, 60 years, 90, 99, and so on and so forth. There's a few. There aren't a lot of places that are leasehold, okay? And I remember about 5 years ago, there was this gentleman who was, an entrepreneur with tons of wealth. He was selling one of his apartments in a very, very good building in Dubai. That was in the heart of Dubai, right? But it was, he'd bought it about maybe 5, 6, 7 years, 10 years ago. It's still a very good place to live. It's very prominent. A lot of rich, wealthy families from abroad choose to live there because it's a very secure place in a very secure area. But it was a leasehold property. And, after about 8 or 9 years, he realized that as the years come down on this property, it's kind of like a depreciating asset. So even if the total value of the apartment's appreciating, in essence, in general, and looking at the property as a whole, because the years are coming down in terms of ownership, it tends to be a depreciating asset, so to speak. He took a call and sold at a good time and exited with decent amount of money. Similarly, if you've got a villa or an apartment and a new development's coming nearby, for instance, a school. Now, for some people, a school is awesome because people such as teachers, parents who'd like to have their kids walk to the school. In Dubai, it's generally not done. It's not like the US or Canada where, almost all kids go to the neighborhood school. Sometimes they go to schools that are far off, and sometimes parents in Dubai choose to live nearby. Now, schools are great. It can increase the value of a property, but, if you feel that the morning rush hour at about 7 a.m. when kids are getting dropped off to school, and when they're getting picked up about 2 p.m. or 3 p.m., whatever the case is, if the roads aren't sufficient to manage the school traffic, perhaps you're going to think about, hey, should I move from here, right? What if a stadium is coming next door or very close to the apartment building that you're at? sometimes a stadium that's coming up, you know, there was an arena that was built that's got 10,000 people capacity in a very central location of Dubai called near City Walk. And when it was coming up, I attended one event over there by Tony Robbins, and I was very curious, like if it's a 10,000 capacity, this is pre-pandemic, and the stadium or the arena was full that day, and I was really wondering, how will they manage the traffic flow coming in and out? What I realized, it's very good, it's very well managed, because there's a subway station or a metro station very close by, there's ample parking, and then they've got good systems in making sure the car flow coming in and the car flow going out is really good, right? So if you've got enough confidence in the master developer executing it really well, and you know they're not going to affect the property prices, hey, stick with it, right? But that's what I mean to say is, like, you got to be actively involved to decide when a property needs to be exited from, right? That's the number one scenario. And I'll make a part 2 on when you do decide to exit, essentially speaking about sale. But even before you have approached a broker, part of the process is to approach a broker. What are the steps you must take to actually start deciding that, you know, I should exit and that this is the price I should exit? So look out for part 2. This is it for exiting a property. Ciao for now. Okay guys, so thanks for watching. My name again is Fahd Dawood. I've been doing this for 14 plus years. I started in 2006 in Toronto, Canada, and since 2007 I've been doing this in Dubai. I generally talk about real estate, your life, my life, and our path to allowing financial bliss coming to us. If you want to work with me, such as buy a property in Dubai, or you need general advice, you can hit me up on in the contact form below. If you've liked this video, I'd appreciate if you subscribe, press the bell icon, and hit the like button, and share it with other friends. Ciao for now.